Institute for Government think tank Director Jill Rutter suggested Theresa May and Jean-Claude Juncker were playing into theatrics ahead of their Brexit reveal. The Brexit expert told the BBC that Theresa May's rush to Strasburg was done purposefully, as the Prime Minister is well aware the UK is looking to her for her next move. The think tank director said, "Prime Ministers don't get into a motorcade and speed off towards Northolt with the cameras trained on them whether they think they're going to have something to show for it in the end. Theresa May going to Strasburg is a bit of orchestration and a bit of theatrical Rutter. I think this is not so much negotiations. I think it is much more likely to be Theresa May and Jean-Claude Juncker unveiling whatever has been agreed between the negotiations over the weekend. One of the things this has done is push today's timetable back enormously, so we have been waiting from a statement from the Brexit Secretary Steve Barkley that is now not expected till 9. The government's motion for tomorrow's debate hasn't gone down yet, so we are on hooks to see what Theresa May is actually going to have to show to us. The BBC host then queried whether the statement from Mr. Barkley would draw from the agreements made between Mrs. May and Mr. Claude Juncker. Theresa May rushed to Strasbourg for a final meeting with Jean-Claude Juncker before her Brexit vote. Image Getty. The think tank program direct continued. The government is going to have to explain to the Commons what it is actually going to ask them to vote on. I think the fact it has been delayed and the fact that Theresa May has gone to Strasbourg is a bit of orchestration and a bit of theatre in Strasbourg, perhaps followed up by this Commons statement, and then we will see what motion the government is proposing MPs to deal on. Remember, there has been speculation about whether MPs would actually be voting on her deal or on some notion deal, the deal the UK would like to see. Theresa May have been able to pull off the trick of putting forward a deal, and we have also heard stories of people being summoned into Downing Street to be given a bit of a preview. This was to try and line up some of the support from the people who have been most skeptical about the Prime Minister's deal to date. Theresa May shocked the country when she rushed to the airport to meet with Jean-Claude Juncker ahead of her crucial Brexit vote. The vote on Tuesday will determine whether the UK will leave the EU on her deal, no deal, or see an extension of Article 50.